I'm fucking hammered.
Hey y'all, this is InstaFelon. It's time for another episode of The Mountaintop with your boys Big Panda and Mike D. To turn off your porn, quit sending dick pics to chicks that are way out of your league, crack a burr, and enjoy the show.
How's it going, everyone? Welcome to another episode of The Mountaintop. I am your host, Big Panda, and of course, as always, Mike D.
Morning, bitches!
Hell yeah, bro. Whoa. What the fuck are you drinking?
I'm drinking, well, it's a Truly. A wild berry hard seltzer Truly. I've never had one. I just want to see what they taste like. You know, hey, something new.
Whatever, queer.
Would you like?
All right, everybody, let's.
Should I go get the fucking tequila? Would that make you happy?
I want to know why it had to be tequila.
Because you're Mexican.
I don't get it. But okay, everybody, so today we're just...
Never mind. Hang on, I'll be back. I gotta get a beer.
So Mike D just drank a knockoff White Claw, and now he's grabbing a real man beer. But today we're just going to... we got a couple of funny-ass stories, and of course, how are we going to have a funny story? Now that's a beer.
That's a beer.
That was a beer.
Bar. Not just a beer. A bar.
A burr. We have a couple of funny stories, and without any funny stories, I had to invite a really close friend of mine. I met her back in the day. I want to introduce everybody to my good friend Tawny.
Oh, hi guys.
Well, good morning, Tawny.
Good morning, Tawny. How you been?
I've been good. I'm real tired, but it's okay because I'm running off of coffee and crippling anxiety.
I'm running off of coffee and crippling anxiety. That's
wow. Well, you know...
It really keeps me going.
Well, you know, you can take some... Well, no.
No.
There's medication, right?
Here.
Oh, I'm on them, baby.
Yeah. So, all right. Okay. So, how you been though? For real? Like you just been?
For real.
Have you been to like taking over the world yet lately?
Oh my gosh, all day, every day.
Peeking in the brain.
Just
What are we gonna
living
do?
the dream, someone's dream.
It's someone's dream.
Someone's dream somewhere. They're probably dreaming about doing exactly what I'm doing, so I can't complain.
Drinking coffee and
Drinking.
crippling anxiety.
Damn.
I'm gonna use that just so you know.
It could be worse. I could be drinking a berry Truly at 8 in the morning.
Yeah, nobody's drinking that shit no more. Let me tell you that.
I have a pineapple one in my fridge.
Wow.
Well, that might be.
I never tried it before. I
Nope.
know.
Well, you should.
Don't.
Well, just right now, I saw Mike D's face reaction drinking that, and he just like,
Yeah.
like he just wanted to.
It's like your dog taking a shit in your house, like right in the middle of your kitchen. That's what that tastes like. Like your dog shitting in your kitchen.
How
It
did you?
has to be the kitchen.
They had. Wait. I want to know.
You never had your dog shit in the kitchen?
No, I want to know how it tastes like dog shitting in the kitchen. Have you ever eaten dog shit?
No, but I smelt it. And I'm guaranteeing you, that's what it smells like. That's what it tastes like. Look at Remy right now staring at us. He's going, he wouldn't even shit in my fucking kitchen because he's like, I don't want that shit anywhere near me. Look at him. Right? Fuck Truly.
All right.
Your sponsorship is ruined now from them. They're never going to sponsor you guys.
We're supposed to not use foul language, remember?
Well, fuck that.
That's right.
This is America, and fucking
Dog shit in the kitchen,
And
America.
I'd rather not get sponsored by Truly. I'd rather get sponsored, I don't know, by Blue Ribbon, because you know if you drink what was it? I'm white trash and I'm in trouble. Blue Ribbon beer.
Is that what it means?
Perfect.
No, that's from you ever seen South Park?
No, hang on. PBR. Let's see if we
Absolutely.
can come up with an idea. Puppy, beer, retard. No, we can't use that word. That's politically incorrect. We can't use retard. Today it's what do you call them? There are.
Now you want to be all political all of a sudden.
Come on,
today,
Tawny,
man.
tell us what it's called. You know what they are.
I have
no idea.
We're getting ready to talk
I
about
can't
some of the
follow your
people in
train
your
of
life that
thought.
are retarded.
It frightens me.
I don't even know what you're talking about, but
What word are we looking for?
I don't know. Mentally
Politically,
challenged.
yeah, there you
Mentally
go.
challenged.
Oh, that works.
Oh,
It's got to begin with an R though. You can't call them retards. It's against the rules.
which I'm not a fan of the R word personally,
See?
so I'm fine with not using it. I'm not sure the technical term though, which I should
Mentally
update
challenged.
myself. Thanks for reminding me, you guys.
I think Mike D's just pushing you.
I'm just trying. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
trying.
he's-
I'm trying to
he's-
get this shit started.
He's just trying to push you. But I know
Oh,
that.
Well,
But I know that you.
I expect that from him.
But I know that you have like met. What's so funny, Brad? I know that.
I expect that from him. That was funny.
I know that you have met a couple of crazy people in your life, including myself.
Mm.
Knowing that, wow, this person ain't normal as hell.
Yeah, meeting you is how I knew that I was okay.
Meeting me, how I already forgot how we met though. Do you
I don't know,
remember?
probably in the prep kitchen or something.
Prep kit.
In the kitchen?
We
And
used
I was
to.
a wide-eyed intern at the casino.
Yeah, she had a white eyes.
Wide-eyed. Dude, and you're making fun of me right now.
Yeah.
I heard. At least I heard wide-eyed, and you hear wide eyes.
No, yeah, I heard white eyes.
Yeah. Good times.
Okay, so I think all right. So me and Tawny, we met at we worked at Black Oak. She was an intern while I was an employee there. And they have an internship program where they have to work like every single kitchen in that whole entire place. And then all I said to her was, hey, you got shit on the bottom of your shoe. And then that's when we became friends.
Really?
That's exactly how it happened.
Is that what you said to her? Seriously?
Yeah.
Hey, you got shit on the bottom of your shoe. And she's like,
And I
yeah?
said, so do you. And then we hugged and history was made.
Yeah.
And
Terrible. But
it was
like
love
drunk
at first
history,
shit.
That show.
Hey.
Hey.
Like the thing is that she needed to know she had shit on the bottom of her shoe.
Well, she needed
What,
to know.
what kind of
That was
fucking
a real story.
yeah? What kind of animal are you if you don't tell a woman, hey, you got shit all over in the bottom of your shoe? What's next? Hey, you got shit all in the back of your ass. You gotta tell them what's up.
I'm really glad that this was not the way we met. And
Dude,
that neither of us
seriously,
really
right
remember.
now, my mouth, my jaws. I'm like, you're gonna tell a woman she got shit on her ass?
Would
You wouldn't?
you not?
I wouldn't.
Yeah,
No.
well, you
No,
wouldn't?
fuck no. I would actually follow her and just see how many people run away from her because she stinks.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, that's who I am. That's what I do.
Wow.
You got some weird hobbies, Mike.
Yeah, you got weird hobbies.
It's
man.
called the kink, sister. Stay with us here, huh?
The Kinks. Well, okay, well, I do have a story to tell, but this was when I was at San Jose with my ex and her little sister, and there was one time where that was when I was a real good person to her.
Wait, hang on. Your ex or her little sister? Which one?
I was with both of them.
I know, but
What are you talking about?
you just kept saying her.
Her?
who?
Oh, my ex.
Okay.
My ex. Don't interrupt me.
Let's clarify who we're talking shit about.
How
Before.
about you just let me talk, bro?
Am I just supposed to sit here and shut the fuck up?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Oh God, please. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry, Mike.
You know, I liked her yesterday.
And the day before.
No, okay, so I was actually a good person to her when she said, let's go ice skating. I fucking suck at ice skate. I don't know how to ice skate, roller skate, or disco skate. But I would not going to say no. So I went to so I kind of did skate over there. And when I put my skates on and I hit that ice, I fucking immediately ate shit right there.
I can actually see.
So-
So you walked out and fell down and you went into like a 4-corner point.
No, I was just like, all right, I got this. Did a leg split. Boom! Hit my head right on the ice.
Did you bleed?
Oh,
No, I
God.
didn't bleed. It just really hurt really bad, and everybody was just laughing at me, and they were just like, "Look at the loser." Apparently, my ex was hella cool, and she was all like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, but or let's just keep doing this." And I had my hand on the rail the entire time, so. I'm kind of different, Mike. I'm not gonna tell a girl, hey, I am gonna tell a girl. There is times when you are gonna tell a girl things that they need to know, or you're just gonna lie to them and say, "Yeah, let's do it. I love ice skating," and you don't know how to skate.
But you're gonna tell them they got shit on their pants.
But I will tell them they got shit on their pants because I don't want them to go outside in public saying, "Hey, you got shit all over your
But
pants."
did you just hear what you just said, though, right?
What'd I say?
So you went with your ex-girlfriend
Yeah.
to a place to go skating, and everybody laughed at you.
Yeah,
You didn't
right.
say that nobody there was nice and said, "Here, let me help you up," right? You even told me you were hanging onto the rail, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're gonna literally let that person know that they got shit on their pants when they just laughed at you for falling on your face?
Well, I can give two shits about the people.
Oh, because she got shit on her pants. That's one shit, right?
But that was a pretty interesting date, though. She actually.
That was a date?
Yeah, that was a date.
Oh, my God. I'm sorry.
It sounds
buddy.
like a pretty great one.
I am so sorry that you were falling on your face.
Yeah.
And she was laughing at you during
She
that
wasn't
date.
laughing at me.
She was there.
She was not laughing.
Yeah. It was,
If
it was
I-
inside.
He got
If she
out of the
didn't-
story is that she was laughing.
See?
If she didn't ghost me, I would hit her up and be like, "Hey, did you laugh when I fell on my ass?"
She ghosted you because you fell. That's the whole thing.
I think that's why she ghosted me, because I suck at ice skating.
I would still call her tomorrow just to keep reminding. Remember when I fell down? That was so funny, right? By the way, you had shit on your pants the entire
All
time.
right, asshole. Give me one of your fucking stories so I can laugh at you.
I don't have one. You want the truth? I didn't like any of the women I ever dated.
You don't have a horrible date story.
Nope. Because you know why? Because I didn't give a fuck.
Really?
Yep.
Damn.
Okay, so you were someone's horrible date then.
So
I was the horrible. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Good call there, Tawny. That's real talk. I was the bad date.
You were the bad date.
I was the bad date.
Okay. Why were you the bad date, Mike?
Because I didn't give a fuck.
You didn't give a fuck?
Not even 3 shades of a fuck, actually. The sun wasn't even covering the tree wasn't blocking the sun enough to have shade for me to even care.
Damn.
Yeah, I didn't care.
That's cold.
That's why I'm alone.
No, you're not alone. Every time I drive by your house, I see different cars right here, and I'm thinking like, oh man, that's girl number 4.
That's all dudes.
That's girl number 6.
They're all dudes.
Whatever, dude. Whatever. You can call them dudes. Hey, man, it's 2020. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
Why is it gotta be that? Wow. Why is it gotta be that you think there's girls in my? There's no girls. Remy's a dude. Ned's a dude. I'm a dude.
You're a dude. Hey, I'm a dude.
And we're all
Hey.
dudes.
Oh, I love that movie. Thanks for giving me some good old days, Mike. Never seen Good Burger?
I have not.
How the fuck do you know the song then?
You're the one singing it.
Yeah, but at the end you said, when we're all dudes, hey!
Yeah. I
That's
have
just
no
because
idea
he
what
was
the fuck you're
feeling
talking
it.
Ah, man.
Vibing.
All right. So I told you my story. Mike D apparently is the horrible date.
I'm the horrible. Yeah, I'm the bad date.
Yeah, you're the bad date.
Yeah.
We got to talk to some of your exes. I guess I got to travel all the way to Louisville, Kentucky to talk to her. No? She doesn't live in Louisville,
I
Kentucky?
don't know anybody that lives.
What about Oklahoma,
Nope.
Tennessee,
Nope.
Montgomery, Alabama?
I'm gonna go with no again.
Florida. Oh, definitely Florida.
She got you, bro.
Fuck, dude. She don't even know me, and she knows where my exes live. Fuck.
It's because she's a doctor.
That's because she's crazy too.
No, she works.
Watch. Let's hear her story. Come on, crazy lady, tell us your story.
All right, Tony. Why don't you give us one of your horrible date stories?
Oh my gosh. There's so many. I had to narrow it down. So I have years and years of bad dating stories, and I am just living proof that you need to respect yourself, because when you don't, dumb shit happens, right? And so, oh God, where am I going to start with this? I'm going to start with like the earliest one that I can remember. and I was a senior in high school. And like, what do you do when you're in high school? You're super excited to go to the dances, and of course the girl wants to match the guy, and blah blah blah.
That's called the Sadie Hawkins dance, right?
Oh God, I actually think it was.
Yeah, that's when you guys dress alike and you invite him.
Yeah, I actually think it was a Sadie Hawkins dance because I remember going out of my comfort zone and being excited, and then immediately my hopes were just shit on. I was like, oh, last time we do that.
Immediately your fucking hopes were and dreams were ruined.
Oh my gosh, it was a journey, honestly. So basically, I make a date with this kid. Oh God, I want to say names so bad, but I won't.
We can give him a fake name.
Yeah, give him a code name. Just
call
like,
him
I can't do that because
Professor
then
X.
I'll slip right up.
yeah. Oh no, she said it might slip right up.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I'll use names of the other guys on the story, and you guys could just switch which ones go to which. It's great.
All right, I got a pencil and paper right here.
What?
I got a pencil and paper right here, so I'm just gonna be like, all right, so this Kyle dude sounds like he can do this. Michael dude, he sounds like he can do that, and this Lyle guy, yeah, he's this.
You know what's fucking horrible? My son's name's Kyle, and I'm Michael. Dude, can you come up with can we use a Mexican name? Let's use
Eduardo. Let's use Eduardo.
right? Eduardo and Ricardo.
Why does it have to be Ricardo?
Well, why does it have to be Michael?
Well, Ricardo's not a Mexican name. You know, it's Portuguese.
You guys, stop fighting. It can be both.
Okay,
I have more than one story.
Okay.
You can just pick which one you want to be.
Okay, you tell us.
I want to be the one that...
Shut up.
I invited him to the mall because we were going to go dress shopping together because what does a guy love more than that? And so we go to the first place, and he waits outside while I'm in the fitting room, and I come out in my first dress. So I'm 5'3", and he was 6'6", and he was in the little waiting room chair, curled up in like a fetal position, playing Pokemon super close to his face. And I was like, oh, okay, well, I wasn't expecting that, but Pokemon's cool. So I'm like, oh, how do you like this one? And he immediately just like freaks out, like, I don't know, like, I don't know, why are you asking me? Like, well, we decided we were going to do this together, like, that's why I'm asking you. And he's like, I don't know. And I was like, oh, he hates it because I'm stupid. So I go and I try on another one, and I ask him how he likes it. And he has a worse reaction, and he like yells at me in front of all these people, saying like I shouldn't have invited him there. That you know, why would I ask him? Like, he's not good at these kind of things, and just like turns up his Pokemon game, right? I was like, no, I get it. It sounds like a battle. I understand. So I'm like quickly over this. I get out of the dressing room, and we go to the food court, and he's just being a baby. He's just kind of freaking out, and so I decided to be super mature and be like, hey, just so you know, we can still go to the dance together, but I don't think this is going to work out. And his face just drops. I see the like change in the eyes, and he's like, what are you talking about? Then he proceeds to throw himself on the ground. This big ass kid throws himself on the ground and ugly cries. And I'm talking like snot and tears and like wailing, and it was terrible. And so instead of just walking away, I try to help him up, little old me and big old him. And he starfishes out and just dead weights. And like I start to drag him, and I'm like, oh, we're not doing this. So I leave. I start walking away. He gets up after me, screaming and still ugly crying, and people are just looking at us, and it's so embarrassing. And then he punches over a sunglass stand, like a mall kiosk, like punches over the displays, punches over another one. And it was just so embarrassing. It was so tragic. And my mom had to pick us up, and he was, again, curled up in a fetal position in her car, like breathing on the window, drawing pictures. And she was so confused after. But when I told her what happened after, she almost peed her pants laughing. So I guess, you know, made my mom happy, and so it was worth it. And that was the best date I've ever been on.
That was the best date I've ever been on.
You're telling me that this guy is 6'6".
That's a big kid, by the way.
That's a fucking tall mother. Is he?
Yeah.
Is Fancher that tall?
Fancher's not 6'6".
No, Fancher's... No.
6'4"-ish.
He's 6'4", 6'5".
Yeah.
That motherfucker's taller than Fancher.
Big kid.
What the fuck is that?
And compared to, you know, 5'3" me before I got fat in high school, like...
You're not fat.
It was... I like food. But, yeah, and you know what? I wish that was the end with that kid, but unfortunately, like, we kind of hung around.
You went back. She went back.
So, huh?
You went back.
Oh hell no, absolutely not.
Yeah,
But
you did.
this kid's
Yeah, you
crazy, and this is beautiful. And I actually forgot about this part. But I was hanging out with his friend, like in the parking lot of like a Marshalls, like TJ Maxx, whatever it was, because that's what like kids do, just hang out in parking lots. And this guy that I went on the date with walks up, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to be around him, but here we go. And so he's trying to talk to me. I'm not really into it. You know, I'm more talking to his friend, which really, really upsets him. So again, starts ugly crying, punches a brick wall, and then tears his shirt off like Hulkamania, like rips his shirt.
I was literally
like,
just
not
saying,
even
I can
joking.
picture it
And
too.
me, I'm such an idiot. Like, and didn't want to risk being rude, so of course I had to help the situation. And so we got him calmed down. He was all fine, and I had some money in my purse, and I was like, hey, you know, you ripped your shirt. Do you want me to go get you another one? I'm not even joking you. He pulls out 2 wife beaters out of his pockets, puts on one and puts the other back in his pocket. And I'm like, what is that? You just had shirts in your pocket? He literally told me that it happens so often that his dad buys him like these like Costco or Winco wife beaters in bulk just so he can have shirts. And I'm like, oh my God, like people are aware that this is a problem. Like this is tragic. This is not good. 2 weeks later, he threw a trash can at me at school.
What the fuck?
He threw a trash can.
Yeah, he straight up threw a trash can. So
When he threw it
I
at
was
you, did he
talking
ask
to
you if you
my
were
friend,
garbage?
And I felt something whiz by me, and you know, very quickly saw it was a huge trash can, and I didn't even have to look. I was like, bro, did that dude just throw a trash can at me? And he just looked mortified, and he's like, uh-huh. And so I turn around, and I see this kid, and he's hiding behind a pole, like looking at me, like peeking at me, and I'm like, I could see you. Oh yeah.
Wow.
I miss him.
You know, okay, back in elementary school, there was this girl that I really liked. It was so back in elementary, what I used to do if I ever liked a girl, I always walked behind her, I pulled her hair and I ran. So that was elementary school me. You know, what you're telling me now is you got this 6'6" tall dude throwing shit at you.
Just trying to hide behind a pole. Was he really skinny?
Yeah, but he wasn't that skinny.
Because I'm in my head, I'm picturing like a light pole, right?
Yeah.
You know, those things are fucking, what, 15, 20 feet tall.
Yeah.
So here's this guy hiding behind a pole at 6'6", and if he's skinny, I can see how he might think he can hide behind that pole. But if he's not skinny...
Yeah, no, no way,
Eh?
nope.
I just straight up told him, I was like, I can see you, and he barely like 2 inches over, where I can only see like one eyeball, like from the pole. I was like, oh, okay, where'd he go?
We're playing hide and seek.
Where did this trash can come from?
All right, well, fuck.
I wonder if he still thinks about me
Well, apparently you still think about him.
all the time. It haunts me. But again, like I said, that wasn't my worst date ever. So it's fun to talk about now. My mom still laughs at it.
You know, it would have been funny if you would have called his mother when he fell to the floor and started throwing that little fit. If you'd have been like, "Do you want me to call your mommy? Your mommy? You want to talk to mommy?" Yeah.
Damn.
You know what? Some of these stories, one of these stories definitely has a mom issue vibe, you know?
Oh, come at us.
All
Tell us
right.
all about that one.
That's a good segue.
Yeah, let's hear about mommy issues.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So, I am a late bloomer. Like, I didn't get my license and didn't get a car until I was 22, and I'm 26 now. So, a big reason is like why I stayed on all these terrible dates is that I couldn't drive myself anywhere. So
I feel your pain,
this
sister.
kid picked me up and he takes me to his house to meet his mom for our first date because that's normal and what you want to do. And so his mom, like, she was drinking whiskey, first of all. Like, I saw her pretend to pour Pepsi in the glass. When I got there was no Pepsi. It was all whiskey, which is like, do you, boo? That's fine. But when when I saw her, she was like, her hair was all done, and she was wearing all of her jewelry and wearing this like nice blouse and all this, right? And things seemed pretty normal, and we're having dinner, and she was telling me like how lucky I was to, be around her son, and he's such a catch. And but then she would like stroke his face or his hair or his arm, and I was like, oh, okay. No, I shouldn't read into that. That's super weird, like.
It was super weird that the first date he brought you home to meet mommy. That was weird.
Yeah.
Let's just start with that.
Yeah,
No,
I don't. That wasn't fun.
It kind of sounded like, hey, so I see a future. So I want you to meet my parents like immediately,
The first
like
date,
right now.
The first date.
So you better dress up nice.
Yeah. Whatever you do,
And I'd
don't
only
dress
met
like a
him
whore.
briefly
My
and
mom's
talked to
gonna
him
judge
like
you.
a couple times through text. So of course it's the perfect time for me to meet his mom. We're obviously getting very serious.
Right out the gate.
Wow. And then when a mom tells you, my son likes it when you stroke his hair, what's next? Does my son likes it when you choke him?
Well, it's like she would like grab his arm and like say like, oh, he's such a good looking kid or something, and I was like, okay, like parental pride, right? Yeah, no, nothing weird here. And so throughout the night, like he's like kind of like showing me his house, and we go into the backyard, and we're just talking, and just normal conversation stuff, and she kind of keeps interjecting herself, and I swear to God, like each time I see her, she's like more fucked up, her hair's not as done, like where did one earring go type of thing. And so she's been really invasive, and so he's like, oh, let's just go to my room. So we went to his room, and she kept knocking on the door for just like weird stuff, like, I need to do your laundry, do you have socks that I should sort, like type of thing. And he's like, no, Mom, like no, like not right now. And then she comes in with like typical like hair and rollers, a fuzzy pink bathrobe, fuzzy slippers, and like a fat cup of whiskey. Like she just reeks, and she's like drunk as heck like at this point. And she kept sitting on the bed with us, and like kept hugging him and like kissing him on the cheek and stuff. And I was like, oh God, like this is weird vibes. But again, you're not thinking anything's actually going on. But he tells her to get out, and she starts bawling, and she's like, why are you trying to kick me out? I love you. Like, I am your mother. Like, you always do this to me. And so he literally like shoves her out of the room and puts a chair against the door because there's no lock on it, and she's like banging on it like a crazy person. And I'm politely sitting there in like my best jeans and my makeup done because I'm like, oh, I got ready for this. So she's going crazy, she's screaming, and then he's just like, Mom, you always do this to me every single time. Like I bring a girl over, this is what you do. And I'm like, ooh, this is a pattern, this is interesting. So I wanted to leave, but there's a crazy woman outside the door. The noise eventually dies down, and he's a really nice guy. And so he's a really nice guy. I'm like, crazy mom. Like, I feel so bad. And so we get to talking, and we start getting a little bit closer. And then I look past him at his window, and his mom has her face shoved against the glass. Just like pig nose, hands on the window, shoved against the glass. And I was like I was scared as shit. I was like, oh no. And so he sees my face, and I'm like speechless, and to get me to shut up is a big thing. And so like he turns around, and he's like, Mom, and she just like starts trying to like rip out like the glass, and like she's like screaming. She's like, I love you. I've always loved you. And he's just like, no, I don't want this, Mom. And he didn't have a screen on his window because apparently she had done this before. And so he closed the blinds and like reveals to me that she's a psychopath, and how like every time she gets drunk, she's like trying to sleep with them and stuff. And I'm like, oh my God, why would you bring me here? Like, this is going to happen. Like, is this what you guys do? And so I was basically trapped in a bedroom for 2 hours waiting for a crazy drunk woman who wanted to sleep with her son to pass out. And then he drove me home, and he never called me again, which kind of hurt my pride.
What the fuck would happen, bro? Holy shit.
I'm sorry right now. I'm sorry. I am literally baffled. I'm confused. Why didn't you fuck him at least? You should have gave him some pussy.
I don't have one. I don't have any.
And maybe he knew that too. Maybe he was like, let's bring Mom in for the threesome because you don't have a pussy.
Whoa. I'm right now. I'm like trying to hold my breakfast right now.
Me too.
I'm just like, what the fuck? That whole entire like mommy knows best. I'm just thinking, holy crap! I'm so glad I don't have a mother like that.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I feel so bad for him. Like, that is terrible. But it's like, this happens every time, multiple times. Like, you know it's going to happen. Why would you bring me over here?
Why would you stay? Just curious.
Wait, how old was he?
He was 18.
He was 18.
And I was 18. Oh, no. We were both 20, I think. Nope, 18. We're 18. I'm a liar. Because that was before I moved to California. That's some Oregon boys for you.
Oh.
There you go.
We're talking shit about countries now, or states now.
Well,
She's
from Oregon.
Leave?
No, that's amazing. That's awesome.
What, that Oregon finally legalized mushrooms? Now they're gonna go Super Saiyan more crazy.
And they legalized fucking Coke, but you can't have a straw. Yeah.
Damn. So lucky you escaped from Oregon now.
Right.
The California guys were way worse. Again, not the worst date I've been on.
She has more, bro.
We're not done yet, apparently.
We're never gonna be done. Apparently,
You know what?
apparently you can write an entire novel or entire like book about this whole like dating experience. You know, chapter 4, Mother Knows Best.
I'm still gonna stay with this.
Chapter 5.
Why were you even there?
That's the prologue. Like, what am I doing here?
Yeah, that that would be amazing. I don't know what the name. I can't think of a title right now. But you open up the book and it says So you're looking at the back. Actually, you can look at the back. Let's see if this book's any good. And right out the gate, you're like, "Why am I here?" That's it. Nothing else. Just why am I here? And I would buy that book. I'd be like, "Fuck yeah, I gotta have it."
That's the only thing it says on the back, and you're like, I'm intrigued. Did you ask me earlier why I didn't leave?
Yeah. Why didn't you leave?
Because like I said, I was a late bloomer and I didn't have a license, and
Well,
so
You got these two things. They're called
shy,
they're called your feet. You could have walked right out the door, sweetheart.
Well, no. So I lived in Portland for these times, right? And like I would always do the super like smart thing when you go on a first date and like go in their car and let them drive you wherever they wanted to. So I don't know. I think I wasn't smart enough in any of these stories. I'm so stupid. I wasn't smart enough to call a cab. I wasn't smart enough to call anyone. Like I was like, oh, I don't want to be rude. Like I'll just never see them again after this. But you know what?
But I'm gonna suffer through the entire party.
Wonderful story.
Oh man.
Awesome. All right, tell us about your
What's the
first
worst
date
one?
in California.
Like, I'm afraid to tell you guys my worst one because you guys are gonna be like, what's wrong with you, Tommy?
No. You tell us.
No,
We're not gonna judge you.
I'm gonna judge you.
He's
so
gonna
you know.
judge you, but I'm not. I'm just gonna be like, holy WTF. Like, you're pretty cray-cray.
pretty dumb. Because, like, I promise you, and, like, all these stories, you're going to be like, what kind of self-respecting woman would stay? Joke's on you, I have no self-respect. Thanks, society.
That's amazing.
Thanks, yeah.
That is fucking great.
Yeah.
Joke's on me.
So okay, so the worst of the worst. So is this the worst of the worst, or you're just gonna be?
Well, apparently that's the worst in
I
Oregon.
well, I already told you the story. It's not the worst, but I do have another one that's bad.
Like horrible bad, like.
Hang on, I gotta get another beer for this story.
Apparently he can't handle your stories right now.
Yeah, you're fucking killing me, sister. You're killing me.
As long as I'm not boring you.
No, you're not boring me. My mind is mush because I'm still trying to figure out why the fuck were you there.
Because
But she has no self-respect. I get it. I understand.
and plus she didn't have a car or a license.
Yeah, she had her Chevrolet.
Like I said, I was like toxically like shy, and I was like, I don't want to be rude, because if I say something, it's gonna be awkward, and then I'm the bad guy, and you know, I just won't talk to them after this and say it's me or something. Like, especially with that guy, I was like, oh, it's not his fault that his mom's like an incestual psychopath.
Apparently you like all the stories you've been telling me is that you have been dating Norman Bates the entire time.
Somebody wants to fuck your mom.
I thought that was
I'm more of like an Ed Gein gal myself, but you know, whatever.
Okay, so you have a last story, and you just say that this is like the worst of them all, or it's just a horrible
I
date.
have two more, so if you want me to cut it down to one, I totes will. I'll give you the worst one.
Give us the worst one.
No, give us all of them. No, she just wants to talk. Let's let her talk.
We'll probably do a two-parter. We'll probably invite her one more time, and then we'll be like, hey, so we need to hear those the rest of those stories.
I don't know. After the bad one, like it's kind of hard to top that.
Right? Right?
I swear to God, it's bad.
Let's hear the build-up. Go ahead, tell us the story, sweetheart. Tell us all about, was it when you moved to California, or was it still an Oregon boy?
These are California boys now.
Okay, let's go.
One you guys, one is the one I already told you guys, though.
Yeah, we heard that one.
You want me to do just the worst one?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. Oh, God. Okay. God, give me the strength.
God, give me the strength. You give me the strength to listen to this shit.
The only thing I can I can help you is that I'm video chatting with her, and the only thing that she's staring at is your ceiling nipple.
Oh. my light. That's funny.
All right.
I got a booby
nipple.
light.
What'd you say?
I said it's a beautiful nipple.
I'm gonna pierce it.
All right. Let's get this story underway.
Oh, okay. So I had a string of bad dates and bad relationships, and so I was like, you know what my problem is? The guys I like are just like, you know, not for me, because I can't take any responsibility. Of course, it's not my fault. But I'm like, maybe I should date someone who's totally not my type, right? And so I meet this guy, and he's definitely like different than what I would normally go for. But keeping with the trend, he's super, super tall. So I'm like, okay, a little bit of, you know, what I like, and he's a nice guy. Let's do this. And so our plan was to go out on a sushi date. And I was like, okay, this is fine. This is going to be great. And so he picks me up and he takes me to his house. And I was like, oh, okay. Like, I'm not really down for like the Netflix and chill type of thing. And he's like, oh, I just got to get ready for the date. Like, oh, now? Like, while I'm here? And he's like, yeah. So he leaves me in his bedroom while he's taking a shower and he's getting ready and stuff. And I won't snoop through people's stuff. Just kidding. I totally will. But I didn't. Not that time. But I was just kind of like looking around, like, you know, just checking the surroundings, and he had a stack of magazines on his nightstand, so I was like, I'll check those all while I wait. And I move a couple magazines, and there's this one book, and it's like furries, you know, like, but they're like all naked and have like vaginas and weenuses, and I was like, oh no, and it was like a how to draw them book, right? And immediately I was like, like, no, this is over, this is done, right? But again, didn't have a car, and I didn't want him to know that I had seen that, because I kind of felt like I was invading his space, and so I was like, I'll just never talk to this dude again. And again, no self-respect. So I'm like, oh, I'm horrified. And then I look up in his closet, and he has these stuffed animals that look exactly like his dog, right? And he has a big, beautiful dog. And so I was like, oh, that's cool, I guess. But then I realized they're not normal stuffed animals, that they all have, like, silk holes in the butt. And I was like, I thought I was tripping, honestly. I was like, there's no way. Like, I'm just seeing this shit, like, whatever. They're dog toys, but I'm like, they're not dog toys because they're not fucked up enough. Like, no, it's bad. So at this point, he, like, is ready and comes in the room, and I'm like, hey, yeah, let's go. I'm totally ready. He takes me to Walmart for some reason instead of sushi. And so I'm feeling awkward already, but I'm like, oh, I'm just going to play it off. I'll never talk to him again. So I was asking him questions like, oh, what do you do for fun? Do you like sports, this and that? And he gets super angry really quick. And he's like, what's with the 5th degree? I feel like this is a police interrogation. And I'm like, what? And he's like, why are you asking me all these questions? You're grilling me right now. And I was like, well, dude, like, it's a date. Like, what do you do when you go on a date? You get to know someone. You ask questions because you don't know them. And he looks at me like I just said some shit, like some deep-ass shit. And he's like, wow, Tony, that's really introspective. I never thought of it like that. And I'm like, you never thought of conversation before? okay. And he's like, okay, so like, what's your favorite color? And I'm like, oh my God, it just gets worse. And so finally we get to sushi. And I'm a big girl. I love to eat. I love sushi. I didn't want none of that then. I was like, I'll pay for everything, and then we're going to go. So he orders a whole bunch, and he's, like, talking about it, and he's, like, saying all this, shit about, like, now trying to get to know me. But then he's also saying that he doesn't like the way I talk. He doesn't like my mannerisms, my voice inflections, and I would, like, be perfect if I just did not do that. Which, okay, I'll change myself for you, dog man. And then he hits me with this, like, out of nowhere, and he's like, do you know what you'd look really cute in? And I honestly thought he was, like, gonna say some, like, cat ears or, like, dog ears or, like, a tail or some shit from the shit I'd seen earlier. But I was, like, not prepared for this. I was like, what? And he was like, you would look really cute with your hair and pigtails with a little passy and a diaper and little panties. And that's when I drew the line. Like, that's when I was like, oh, check, please, like, immediately. And he looked at me like, what? Like, why would you do that? And so I was like, I'm really sorry. I was like, you're really nice, but, like, I'm not really feeling this. And he just sits there and, like, kind of hunkers down, and he just looks like a serial killer. And I know you guys are into that, so you know the look, right? And so I pay for everything, and he's just, like, fuming. And so I do, like, the smartest thing possible, and I get into a vehicle with him so he can take me home. And he starts driving me to my house, which was, like, the worst 20-minute ride of my life. And he has his arm out the window, and he's hitting the side of his door, like, bam, 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 like, super hard. And it was super intimidating, and I was trying to, like, press myself up against, like, the window, and I'm like, oh, I wonder what parts of my body are going to be made into, like, a lampshade after this. Like, I hope it's the good ones. And so he's like, how long? And I was like, how long what? And he's like, how long did you know? And I was like, no, what? He said, this has to be planned. Like, you planned this. Like, who did you plan this with? And I'm like, I didn't plan anything with anyone. He's like, no, because you seemed so cool before we went on the date, and we go on it, and you're like fire and ice. What's wrong with you? Like, what are you doing? Like, why did you plan this? And I was like, hey, it was a date. You know, we were trying to get to know each other. It didn't work out. And he starts, like, yelling at me over this about how, like, there's no way that I could just be so hot and cold. And so I was like, hey, you know, like, maybe this is a good thing, though, because, you know, if you're already yelling at me, then it's, you know, we're not meant to be. And he goes from yelling to screaming at me. And he's like, I have never once in my life yelled. I've never yelled at anyone. You can ask my mom. You can ask my friends from high school. We can call them right now. I'll give you their names. And so, like, you know, I was ready. I'm down for a reference search. But, so, yeah, I was like, you know, you're yelling at me right now. And he's like, well, you're the only person who could do this to me. Like, you're the problem. And so at this point, I'm like, oh, this big dude's going to punch me in the face. So I was like, yeah, okay, you know what? I'm really sorry. And I'm sorry I bring out the worst in you. So, yeah, we're especially not meant to be. And he's just fuming. He's, like, hitting his, like, steering wheel. And he's, like, saying, like, what happened to the passion? What happened to the love? Our flame burned so bright, but for such a short amount of time, and we burned out. I was like, hella deep, right? That won me back. I was like, okay. So he's trying to hold my hand throughout this whole thing, which was wildly inappropriate.
Okay.
And I'm just mortified, right? And so we get to my house, and he sees my dog, and he's like, oh, your dog is so beautiful. And if you know me, you know I love my dogs. Like, I was like, oh, I'm going to stab this dude if he goes towards my dog. Like I kept my dog in the house for, like, a month afterwards because I was, like, freaked out. And so I hop out of the car really quick, and he hops out after me and runs, and he's like, hey, give me a hug. And so this big-ass dude, like, tries to wrap me in a hug, and I'm trying to, like, one arm, like, Uncle Side hug him. And he tells me that I'm beautiful and to never change. And he leaves, and I was horrified, and then he texts me later about how I'm such a great girl and we should do this again. And so date number 2 went well. Date number 2 never happened, no.
I told you she called him the next day.
Yeah. You called it, too.
You know, out of all the bad dates that I've been on, like, even even with the shit that happened in that earlier day, like as soon as he said like the diaper and the passy thing, I literally was like, check please, like I was done. I had to get out of there. It was terrible. Again, not smart enough to call a cab.
I gotta be honest with you. This podcast right here, this one, the one we're doing right now with you, we should be doing a fucking video so they can see our fucking faces while she's talking.
Yeah, we're like, you got my boy Mike D right here crying.
I'm like,
He's
what
crying.
in the fuck,
He actually had to go to the kitchen and it's like let go a couple of chuckles and clean off his face. You got me right here, you got me right here, just like holding my mouth and not trying to like.
Right?
Doing all that. I have a feeling that even the guys that are sleeping in the other room are listening to this and they're busting out laughing too.
They're probably, they're in there right now. I can feel the fucking house shaking because they're giggling so hard. It's fucking great.
I've straight up had people be like, like not all of these are true. Like there's no way, because even before I went on all these, I was like, oh, these occurrences are rare. They're crazy people, but how often do you like come into contact with them? But straight up.
Well, I'm starting to figure it out. I think I got it figured out. So if you're over 6 foot tall, you're batshit crazy.
Or
I don't know. Well, all right. If you're over 6'4", because yeah, okay.
Yeah. Just fucking straight batshit crazy.
Yeah, you're like fucking
like
Andre
fucking,
the Giant,
like,
fucking nuts.
Yeah.
which all of these guys, every single guy in all these stories are 6'5" to 6'8".
And the funniest part is, while I'm listening to you talk, you keep going, so he's not the type I go for, but I'm starting to hear a type, just so you know.
I mean, the height thing, that was like the common occurrence. Well, first of all, they're willing to talk to me, so that should let me know, like, red flag. But then the height thing and just everything, and it was bad. But this is why you teach your kids to respect themselves and not to be afraid to be, like, mean. Because at the risk of being impolite, I stayed on these terrible, shitty dates. I know.
My fucking brain hurts.
Judge
I just
me.
want you guys to know.
Is your brain hurts?
My brain hurts.
Do we have to reprogram your brain?
I think we're going to have to figure out what
Dude.
the fuck's going on here. Because,
Well-
ow. Look at me. Dude,
You ever
this is
seen
what I'm
those
saying.
movies
We should have
where
video
they
right
put
now.
all the person's exes in one room, and it's supposed to be like an intervention. Can you imagine, like, me with all these guys? I would just.
I
walk
would
in
love
and
to see
probably
that, actually.
throw up.
That could be a movie. It could be a fucking movie. I want to see that. I want to see that movie. Just so you know. Just like I said earlier, I want to read that book. I want to see that movie. Fucking awesome.
That's honestly my worst date. I do have more stories that I could say for another time, but who was your favorite?
Our favorite what?
Dude. Right?
Yeah.
I don't even remember.
You can't even compare your horrible date stories with hers, huh?
Well, no. So from the beginning, everybody said I was the horrible date guy.
Yeah.
Just so you know, I'm not that guy. All right?
He's not over 6 foot.
Yeah, I'm not over 6 foot.
Yeah,
I'm only
if
5'4".
No. The only thing that gets me now is California turning into Florida? Are the guys really turning into really weirdos nowadays? Because apparently
For a long time.
Apparently, we got proof. The only thing we're missing is fucking testing.
I gotta be honest
bath
with you.
salt.
I don't think it's the guys.
It's not the guys.
No, I don't think so.
You blame the women, huh?
I'm blaming her right now
I wonder what it would.
Why are you blaming her?
because she keeps going out with 6'5" guys that got mommy issues. I'm just, you know what I mean? I'm confused. I'm like, bleh, what the fuck just happened?
Maybe she's right. That's why she's writing that book.
And I'm gonna buy it. By the way, will you sign it for me when I buy your book?
I will, with my tears.
Tears.
She's gonna
No,
write.
obviously, like, there's a lot of, like, self-reflection I had to do after,
you do.
I don't know,
Yes,
like,
sister. Yes, you do.
realizing these bad dates. I'm like, what's wrong with me? And then I realized, like, there's so much that I was just gonna, like, just eat my feelings, like, stifle it and never work on it. And here I am today. So if you're listening to this and you're over 6'4", call me.
Yeah. She's still she has every chapter right there, bro.
Ow, my fucking heart.
I feel like that book is gonna be heavier than Stephen King's It.
Dude, I think my heart just exploded in my chest. By the way, somebody call 911 because I'm laying on the floor. Holy fuck, dude, that's horrible.
It's that truly. It's not me. It's that
She
truly.
literally just fucking Tinder dated our fucking podcast.
Yeah.
So if you're over 6'4", call me. If you got mommy issues, I might think about it.
Issues.
You know that most of our audience is over there in the Lone Star, so I think they're over like
They're probably over 6'4".
They're probably over 6'4". They'll come over here and pick you up.
I prefer tall red flags with blue eyes.
Tall red flags with blue eyes.
Tall red flags.
Well, I think Texas got blue eyes. I don't know about the red flags.
No, they're everywhere in fucking Texas, just so you know.
I mean, if you have anger issues, like, perfect.
Oh my god, you should marry me.
You're gonna be the last chapter.
Yeah, because you're gonna realize that 6'4" just turned into 6 foot, and we're fine.
You are pretty yeah, this guy fucking has real anger issue. I remember that his child had to call me up really early in the morning saying, "Hey, go pick up my daddy from jail." I'm like, "Are you serious? I gotta go to work tomorrow."
Yeah. I told her, by the way, she knows not to call you again.
All right.
Oh my god, dude, that's
I need
great.
to know context of at least why you're in there.
I missed that, sorry.
She wants to know why you were in jail.
Because I beat up my friend. Remember its last podcast?
Oh, yeah, you beat the shit out of that guy, huh? Yeah, he beat him up because he was drunk.
Because he was drunk.
Well, both of you were drunk.
I wasn't that drunk.
Well, but you were hammered.
I was, no.
You were hammered.
No, I wasn't hammered. I was, okay. Honestly.
Were you in a brownout?
Did she just say I had a brownout? Fuck, that poor thing. I'm so sorry that you're fucked up. I really am.
You know, we're all fucked up in our heads sometimes.
No, she's fucked up, just so everybody knows.
I am?
Yes.
Well, yeah. But
If I was 6'4", you'd still love me.
Like,
Trying to hide behind a fucking light pole. Can you see me now?
Last chapter's about you, and it's called "I Decided Having a Lot of Cats Isn't So Bad."
Oh my god, I want to have her baby. That is awesome. Fuck. She should be your co-host. She's got some shit that just falls right out of her mouth. That's amazing.
I don't know. I felt like if I joined as a co-host, there'd be too much feminine energy. You already radiate it.
Oh, she just called me a bitch?
Yeah.
She just called me a bitch.
I don't equate femininity to being a bitch.
You know. Don't act like you're new.
Hi, my name is Tawny, and I'm new here.
Nah, she'll be just the one working on this fucking computer.
Oh my god, yeah, that was fucking great.
I even have an intro and everything.
See, so we got to know what's your. So, I heard that you're gonna start your own podcast called Dr. Honey.
The Dr. Honey.
Yeah, she's a doctor, bro.
Where I give relationship advice.
Doctor, fucking.
She's a doctor of giving relationships and knowing every man.
Yeah,
out
she's
there.
a doctor of fucking feminism.
My relationship advice is like
Run!
he doesn't have any issues. He's not into animals. Perfect. Stay with him. Oh, he cheats? It's okay. It's with human women.
Oh my god! Look, do you see the tears?
Yeah, you're making him cry.
Fucking, I'm laughing so hard. I got tears.
All right, you know what? This is actually the first time she deserves a shirt. If we ever,
She deserves anything she wants from a 6'4" guy.
she deserves a shirt. Apparently, you did something that no other guest could do. You made Mike D cry.
I can't wait to do it again and again and again.
Yeah. So apparently, we have three people. Now we have three people that deserve merch. We gotta get this merch out, bro. But it's time because those stories really took a good toll of our time. So now it's time to reveal a couple winners.
Oh, we got winners. That's right. Yay, winners.
So, all right. So, Tawny, congratulations. You're going to be with us when we announce a couple of winners. So, what I did was I did a giveaway this last week on
How many people?
Thursday.
How many people actually liked? I shared it too on my Facebook page. I mean, on my Instagram page. How many people actually are involved in this?
We have a
drawing?
total of 25.
Holy fuck, man!
Yeah,
that is awesome.
We have a total of 25, and there's actually 2 people that I don't know in this list either. So hopefully they could win.
Well, hopefully they hear this. Fucking, I can't even talk. Tawny, thank you.
Wait. What do you mean she thank you?
Well, fuck
My
heart hurts.
Oh, your heart hurts?
Yeah, it hurts.
Yeah, she has the power to do that.
She did. She ruined me. She actually ruined me. I will never go on another date the rest of my life, I swear to God.
You what?
I want a t-shirt that says I ruined Mike D.
Done. I'll buy that shit for you on my own.
That's yours. All right.
You should have a t-shirt with like each of your faces, like, but on each boob.
We're thinking of doing that. We're gonna we gotta find a model though. But yeah, we can't find her.
Well, definitely if I was 6'4", she'd be involved.
All right, we get it. She likes tall dudes.
If I had mommy issues and was 6'4", she'd be our fucking model right out the gate.
I really prefer anger issues over mommy issues, but whatever.
Oh, hey, just so you know, this guy has anger issues.
Who?
This guy. Look, see the thumb? See, that's why I'm saying this should be our first fucking podcast that ever had a fucking video. That would be amazing.
All right. So, you guys ready?
Nope.
All right, so the first winner of Pack 1, that's the... Fuck, I already forgot what they look like. Oh, yeah.
Pack 1 was...
Rocket and Groot watercolor print. So the winner of that one is...
Oh, fuck, dude. Really?
Fuck, hold up. No, it's because I had it. I forgot to type it.
No, wait, hang on. Oh, we're going to give it to... Oh, Tawny, you win! It's a 6'5" poster.
She didn't win shit. She's not on this list.
She didn't like it?
I think we've already established that I'm a loser in this.
No, we're gonna keep picking on you, just so you know.
Sorry. All right.
I was told to shut the fuck up earlier, and now I'm not shutting up. So.
Again, last chapter.
Holy shit! Number 9. Number 9 wins the watercolor Groot and Rocket. You know who number 9 is?
Please tell me.
Jacob Willis.
Fuck him.
No, really. Number 9 right there. Right here, fucking number 9. Jacob Willis wins fucking Groot and fucking... Yay. Congratulations, Jacob, our number 1 listener. Holy
Just so you know, he's not 6'4".
You did it, Jacob.
Yeah, he's actually my height.
He's not 6'4", though.
He's my height.
Oh, I don't care then. Who cares? Next one.
See?
Just kidding.
I don't care.
Yeah. All right, next one. All right, pack number 2, that's Poison Ivy.
Yeah, I want that one.
Yeah, well, good luck.
I win. Yay, Mike D wins.
Wait. Tawny, tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Number 13, Jesus Aguilar.
That's your other buddy.
We're going to have him in a couple.
He's gonna be our podcast.
Yeah, Jesus Aguilar, congratulations, bro. You just won Poison Ivy.
Hey, and by the way, hey, call me and I'll buy that shit for me.
So much.
Call me. He ain't gonna call you.
No, you don't even like
All right,
me.
so this is the last pack. This is the Godzilla King Kong Patrick Star sticker. All right, so Tawny, one more time. Tell me when to stop. All right.
Okay, and I'm feeling it now.
Tyler Adams. Congratulations, Tyler Adams. You just won a King Kong Godzilla fucking Patrick Star sticker. What's wrong, Mike? You wanted to win that thing, huh?
I wanted them all. No, I'm just kidding.
That sucks.
I wish I was 6'4". No, my bad.
All right, we get it, bro. She ain't gonna like
Did you get it?
She don't.
You don't get it yet.
What? I don't get it.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I don't get it.
And she don't get it either.
Yeah, she don't get it. Nobody gets it. All right. Nobody feels my pain.
Nobody feels my pain.
All right.
Honestly, I thought this whole thing was an acid trip, so I don't know what I'm doing.
No, it's because you're like running on coffee and anxiety.
Oh my god, dude, my heart.
24/7.
24/7. All right, so now it's time to climb down that mountain.
Well, hang on. You gotta tell these guys. Do you have their address?
I am going to hit them up. I'm gonna
Personal.
gonna slide in their DMs.
You're gonna slide in their DMs?
You know what I'm saying, bro?
That's right.
I'm gonna slide in their DMs.
I
know
got
one guy I know one of these guys personally. I actually know 3 of these guys personally.
Hey, what I would do.
Here's
what kind of dickhead I am.
What kind of dickhead are you?
I would say, if you guys listen to this podcast and you heard your name mentioned, send me a message.
Send you a message.
Well, no, you. No, this is your podcast. I'm just here for fun.
All right, what's our email again?
TheMountaintop1@gmail.com.
No.
Oh, 17.
Yes. TheMountaintop17@gmail.com. Also, follow us on Instagram, Instagram1. If you guys also want to follow our main pages, they're on the link at the Mountaintop account. Got anything else to say, Mike D?
I just wish I was 6'4".
You wish you were 6'4"?
I wish I was 6'4".
Yeah,
I mean, if you have money, it's the same thing. It's okay.
I'm telling you, those tall dudes get all the chicks, bro.
Well, apparently, I'm gonna tell you the funny story. Here's what they think. The girls. They think that if you're 6'4", you got a big dick.
Because I need a man to do that.
Their dicks are small, just so you know.
Is that why Amazon women just like to date shorter dudes? Like
Amazon women
5'8", 5'9"?
No, they date each other.
The Amazon women. You told me that Gail Gadot dates her like only.
I'm telling you right now, they believe God makes babies, and they're all females.
No, that's what you call tall. That's what you call tall women. Amazons. Right now, I can't even talk.
Yeah, she got us hooked up, right?
Blah. How now, brown cow?
How now, brown cow? Thank you for calling there, Tawny.
Thanks for letting me be a part of this.
Sorry we had to wake you up really early in the morning, and yeah, that's all.
Yeah, I got shit now.
And we really appreciate you telling all your stories. We also appreciate you taking the time to tell.
Do we though?
All right. You don't appreciate her time then.
No.
All right. I guess this is the only.
I'm telling you right now.
This is the only time.
The rest of my day is gonna be fucking ruined.
Why?
Every time I see a woman walk by, I'm gonna go, "Hey, am I 6'4"? Huh? No. Okay, it didn't work for me.
You know where you can find a woman that they'll think you look 6'4"? Thailand.
Maybe on fucking Tinder.
All right, Tony. Thank you.
Thank you.
And I want to say thank you all to the mountain climbers coming up here and hanging out with us, enjoying these really cool stories. And also follow us on Instagram, TheMountaintop1. Also send us an email at TheMountaintop17@gmail.com. Any last words, Mike D?
Yeah. I'm not 6'4".
Oh, man, that sucks.
Yeah.
Me neither. So,
and
hi.
my mother's been dead for a while, so I don't have mommy issues either. So apparently I'm going to be single.
Never stopped Ed Gein. Second mention, double tap that. But I just want to say hi and bye to the mountaintops and bottoms.
Oh, she just went all kinds of creepy on that one.
That's why I like her.
That's funny. So, P.S. just so you guys know, this is not a kink podcast, but we do have a kink podcast listener who wants to be a guest. Tell us about your. Oh, wait, before we hang up, what is your biggest kink, Tawny? 6'4"? Is it 6'4"?
My biggest kink, oh God, if I could find a man who understands me, oof. Get out of here.
Good fucking luck.
I know, it's so rare, it's weird.
Apparently all dudes, we're all assholes, women are crazy bitches. Yeah. What? What happened?
Did you just call a woman a bitch?
Yeah.
You just earned yourself a chapter in my book.
Yep. There you go.
All right, everybody. Thank you for coming up here. And we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
A little strong.